We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Kenny Rogers will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Al Kaline. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
Ball 1, no strike.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Willie Mays stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Chris Sale is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Here's the first pitch to him. Derek Jeter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Derek Jeter is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Standing in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Williams playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
One out, nobody on. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Right to him. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
That is it. The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now batting, Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch. 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Canseco is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Cecil Fielder comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Tim Raines, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball well outside.
That's ball three.
Ball three. Alfonso Soriano is on deck. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fielder, the runner at second with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One and 0. Here it is. Hey. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in, Rafael Devers. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 9, the first baseman, number 17, Josh Van Meter.
Striding in, Josh Van Meter. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
At the plate, Al Kaline. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball left side. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success, and they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
0-1.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Number 18 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Jeter playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his third season as a major league player. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. No outs, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Now the pitch.
Ball down.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bernie Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. It broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. 1 down.
Now back, first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, Tino Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
A ball and a strike now. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 2-2 pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the... And here's Jose Peraza. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The second
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. No balls and one strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Xander Bogaerts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bogaerts, a native of the island of Aruba. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Cecil Fielder. Here's the first pitch to him.
It's out 1-1.
The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, right fielder, Tim Raines.
Digging in, Tim Raines. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
No
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. A check on first by Sale. Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag. Now the 2-0 home.
A swing and a miss, strike one.
2-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Jorge Posada, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Now batting, number 18.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, number 18, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. Sale sets. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
The bat, number 10, shortstop.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in, but this will land untouched. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. The 1-1 home. It's taken for strike 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0-1 the count. From the stretch.
1-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Next for New York, Bernie Williams, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And they start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Another 2-2 offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino. Martinez.
Stepping in, Tino Martinez has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in the game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead this one 4-2. So striding in, Jose Peraza. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a change-up taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here.
Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that's a special home run. Xander Bogaerts continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this,
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. On to the bottom.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 31.
Settling in now, Tim Raines. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Robert Stock will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
89, Robert Stock.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. At the plate, Alfonso Soriano, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mays is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So stepping in, Jorge Posada, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Four 3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
2 strikes.
Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hang on to a 1-run lead.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Graham Lloyd is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First offering on its way.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees,
Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a 9-year major league vet. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place. We're going to see him throw that hard fastball.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Range will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Al Kaline. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The set and the 1-2 hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take.
For Boston, number 32, Matt Barnes.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 18 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. One and one.
Outside.
Now here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
Hit well on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the first pitch to him. Derek Jeter comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Bernie Williams is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the seventh. Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second base.
Goose Gossage been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score, as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Slurve in there, strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Adrian Almeida is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Adrian Almeida.
Stepping into the box, Tino Martinez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And the pitch. Bounce to first. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Jose Canseco.
So digging in now, Jose Canseco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Almeida has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Fielder.
At the plate, Cecil Fielder. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Mays. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Still all square at 4 apiece. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Javier Baez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder to the track. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count 1-0.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hard liner to center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Tim Leans is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Fouled away. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in, Jorge Posada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Little chopper down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep,
Number
that ball went
18
out.
is at the plate as he watches ball one. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Pitch out.
2 balls,
Nothing
no
doing.
strike.
Now the 2-0. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And it's in time to get him. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
No, that's
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And it misses. 3-1 now. Bernie Williams would be next. The 3-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And this is down, and that should do it. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners. Oh, and he throws it away.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. So the Bronx Bombers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Goose Gossage gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the